welcome to Faewood. So for the 3 people that voted yes for having a haul, this is for you. I don't need much encouragement to do a haul video, so here we go. I went to this craft sale and it was a place called Arby's, and they had an absolutely amazing sale where you could fill up a box, and you saw the size of that box, for $50, or you could fill up a bag. They had these big plastic bags, but I went all in. In fact, if I had more time, I would have filled up 2 of these boxes because it's such a good deal. But we got there quite late and we hadn't had dinner, and so I was like, oh, okay. My husband was waiting in the car for me, and so I was basically doing like supermarket sweep style. Have you seen that show where, it was years ago, where people would go down supermarket aisles and just like push things into their cart, basically just like armfuls of stuff? That's what it felt like when I was getting this stuff, because I had like less than an hour to fill this box full of stuff, probably more like half an hour, and I was rushing because, like I said, we hadn't eaten. Dan was like waiting in the car patiently as a good husband. And so I'm like, all right, let me fill this box as quickly as I possibly can. Now, good news is, for anyone who does live in Victoria, near Melbourne, anywhere, Arby's does this sort of sale a few times a year by the looks. This is the first time I heard about it, but it came up on Facebook for me. I'll put the details in the description box for anyone who can shop there. Yeah, and it seems like once or twice a year they do this sale, because they even said to me as I came in, like, have you been here before? Do you know how this works? And I was like, nope, don't know. There was all these people with, big boxes, and then they gave you a bag that you could take around, fill up the bag, and then dump it in the box. So there was a lot of bagfuls of stuff, and they had everything, like, tons of stuff. Stickers, they had Mosaic stuff, felting, jewelry stuff, just all sorts of beads and like all sorts of random craft bits and pieces. And I feel like I got a bit of everything, really. So I am just going to pull from the box because this is going to take a while. I said in my post, and I meant it, don't just get a drink and a snack. Pitch a tent, get your meals set up for the day. I mean, you see the size of this box. I can barely lift it. So we're in it together now. This is the haul to end all hauls, I feel like. I can't imagine ever doing a haul bigger than this haul. So anyway, let me stop chatting and actually show you some stuff. Otherwise we'll be here forever. I'm probably going to do a video for members where I put away all this stuff in the studio. So if anyone's not a member and is curious, feel free to sign up. Right, starting out we have pom-poms. They had a bunch of different coloured pom-poms. I don't even know what I'm going to use pom-poms for, I'll be honest, and that's true for a lot of this stuff, but it seems like just about anything I grab, like random stuff, it finds a home somewhere, because you start some craft project and you're like, oh, thank God I had, green pom-poms, for example. These were interesting. So like they had a lot of bulk stuff. I don't know where they get all their stuff from, to be honest, but they had a lot of stuff that was either in big bulky bags like this, or bundled together. If it was like in a small packet, they'd put like 5 packets together with a bit of string around it to kind of encourage you, I guess, to take the whole thing. And so these are actually sequins, but they kind of look like rhinestones, and that's why I thought it was interesting. And they've got the holes to sew them on. So I just figured if I'm ever doing something where I want something to look really jewel encrusted, this could do the trick. They had a bunch of flowers too, which was really cool. So I can see a couple of flowers sticking out the top there. I did actually get some rhinestones as well. There's a bunch of different rhinestones, I think. Honestly, I can't even remember what's in there. It's like Christmas, really. I'm getting to see all this stuff again, like new, and it's been a couple of weeks since I bought it, but I've been doing a project, so I didn't want to like empty it all out and make a huge mess of my studio. So now, between projects, that's exactly what I'm going to do. All right, now they had big bundles of felt. Now I was a little bit strategic with some of the stuff that I bought. The felt seemed to take up a lot of box real estate, so I was like, do I really want felt? Is it really worth my time to get the felt? In the end, I was running out of things that I thought I could put in the box and running out of time. So I was just like, oh, all right, let me get some felt. So hence there being some felt on the very top of the thing. So, I mean, like I said, you just literally, there was no prices on anything. Well, actually, I lied. There was prices on some of the stuff. I think outside of these special sales, they must sell things at a discount. But this is just like an extra discount. Yeah, that you just ignore the prices, basically. Excuse my cat. You might be able to hear Loki out there. He can probably hear all of the fun going on in here and wants to be a part of it. So they had a little bit of like separate felt pieces, but a lot of it was big bundles of felt, which is why I was like, I don't know if I want to grab it. But Loki has been so clingy to me today. It's really cute, but I don't know what's going on. He's just like extra like insistent that I give him pats constantly. It might be just because it's like cold and stuff, I don't know, but I got some more. These are like sparkly looking little pom-poms. I kind of pictured these essentially in a pair of wings. I don't know. I'm not sure again what I would use them for. Like, it's that sort of thing. You never know what you're going to use half this stuff for until you actually need it. I had some like threads and stuff. Just little sort of bundles of different colours of threads. So this is an example of a bundle of a pack that they had where it's like 5, I think it's 5, yeah, 5 different bundles of like sequins. I don't know, sequins, I love using those in all sorts of things. I do have a lot of sequins though. I feel like I need to start incorporating more sequins into things. These were pretty, they're sort of a holographic, but like a black holographic. So I really like the look of those. I'm going to have to edit the crap out of this video. I just know it because there's so much here and I'm chatting, you know, when I'm just like starting out the video, I'm like, oh, chat. And I'm like, look at how much I have to get through. I'm equally excited, and I think I said this about the fibre optic fabric, but I'm excited and intimidated again for a different reason, just because of the sheer volume of stuff that I'm going to be showing to camera and then editing later. Now, I, again, was strategic. They had some Mosaic bits and pieces that you could grab. And I figure Mosaic stuff's not cheap, usually. I mean, it's not, like, exorbitant, I guess. But it's, you know, usually, say, $10 for a pack like this. So I figured, let me get a few Mosaic things, which is why I can't lift this box. So I definitely grabbed a bunch of Mosaic stuff. They didn't have like every type of stuff, but they did have a few different types. Like they had these like glass tiles. The glass tiles looked really nice. They had different like color combos, and then they had these gold ones as well. So the other ones are sort of like a dark silver color, and these gold little one. So I guess that means there's going to be another Mosaic in my future. No idea what I'll use them for at this point in time, but I do like doing Mosaic stuff. So I already wanted to do something else Mosaic after having done it and realizing it's just so satisfying. So I'll definitely want to do another Mosaic. I'm just gonna have to work out what on earth I'm actually going to use them on. Another bundle pack. Sorry for all the crinkly noise. So these looked, again, so fun. And I don't know, look, me and my wings, I saw these and thought about fairy wings as well. I don't know why. I think just because I'm not sure what else I would use them for. Like, I think they're made of foam and glitter. So they're not beads. So I wouldn't use them in jewelry, obviously, but not really sure what I'll use them for, but I don't know, they're so fun. I want to make something really fun out of them because, like, I don't know, and just the colour, I don't know, love purple, so had to grab those. Another big bundle of sequins here. Give me suggestions, guys. If you see anything in here and you're like, you should make XYZ, give me suggestions because I probably need some projects to use all of this stuff in. But, you know, someone once said to me that collecting craft items and using craft items are two different hobbies. So I'm just indulging in one of those hobbies. More little pom-poms. These ones are really nice autumn colours. So I think those will be cool to use in something. Ah, yes. So I got this floral wire. And I figured this could be really interesting to make, say, a floral headpiece or something like that. It is always handy to have this kind of wrapped wire. So it's just a little bit different to wire in that it's just got a wrap, I think it's thread or something they wrap around the wire. Some flowers. This is just some of the mini flowers that are in there. Oh yeah, they had felting stuff there too. So I haven't done felting for a while, but I do enjoy doing felting. I've done both wet and dry felting. I am by no means any sort of expert on either of them, but I have successfully made a few things that I really like. I've made a few bags, I've made a few scarves. I don't think I've done much. Have I done any felting on the website, on the YouTube channel? I don't think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've done so many videos at this point, I can't remember, guys, but I've made necklaces out of felt work and stuff like that. Oh no, I did do some dry felting for the Skeksis necklace, which was the first time I had done that actually. So I'd love to do some more dry felting at some point. But I do want to do, I think, some wet felting would be cool to do on the channel at some point. Let me know, guys, if you're into doing that. And so I grabbed a whole bunch of little packets of the wool. They've got merino wool. They had different colours, different packets. They call this wool tops. It's just like fibre, loose fibre, basically. There's many more packets of that in here somewhere. It's like the craft sale hangover is what I think I'm experiencing right now, where it's like, oh, now I've got to sort it out, then I've got to put it away, I've got to clean everything up, I've got to work out what I'm doing with it. I have to find new spots for certain things because I don't have spots for things. How can I complain though about all of this? It's such a first world problem, isn't it? I think this is the only packet of these I got. I did get some pipe cleaners. I just didn't get many because I really just didn't know what I would use them for. So, but I thought, you know, who knows? Again, it's that thing of maybe one day that will be really useful. It's like a really rainy day here at the moment and cold. So I'm going to be honest, I have tracky dacks on. So it's like business at the top, home at the bottom, pretty much. Here is some more of the felt stuff. A few more packets of felt stuff that I added in there. Some more pom-poms, purple ones, and again, those sort of autumn colours. Oh yeah, I got a couple of packets of this tinsel yarn, although I've just realised on the packet it says tinsel yasin. Someone's done a misspelling on there. On the back it says tinsel yarn, and on the actual packaging it's YASN. Interesting. This is like a 5-pack of the little mosaic tiles, and these ones are all different colours. So I thought this could be cool because they're nice and small, so I feel like you could do all sorts of different pictures with them. I think these will be good to have. Some really pretty flowers. These ones are those like foam sort of flowers, and I just love the look of these because I feel like they look a little bit more natural. And they just have a nice shape and colour to them. So they had a bunch of these, so I grabbed them. I think there is more of these in there too. I mean, basically, let's be honest, there's probably more of everything in there. The size of this box really run out of space on the table already. Like, I think I have like a little bit here that I can put, but I feel like if I pile too much more on here, things are going to start sliding off. Some feathers. I do have a project in mind for these feathers, and the members know what that is. I don't know if they'll remember me saying what it is though, to be honest, but I have a project that I've thought about doing for a while, and I figured, like, I do have some feathers already for it, to be honest, but I grabbed some more just in case. These are similar to those other, well, they're the same as the other purple sparkly balls that I had. That sentence sounds wrong for some reason. I have some purple sparkly balls. Anyway, I thought these were really cute looking. Again, not really sure what I'm going to use them for, but I just feel like they'd be fun in a project. So I grabbed some other colours, the teal and the pink. I do think there might be 1 or 2 more packets of these in there. Found some more wool. There is a ton more of this, I know that. They had a few different colours, so I grabbed, you know, various packets of them, figuring I use it, so I might as well grab wool while I can. Another mosaic pack. These ones don't look as see-through as the glass ones, but I think they are still a glass tile. Alright, this one got a bit mashed, but I did I did grab this mosaic piece, and there was some other mosaic stuff that I didn't grab, which had I filled up a second box, I would have grabbed those as well. They had some like larger pieces like this that I would have grabbed. Some more of these silver mosaic tiles. They had these different thread packets of stuff, so I thought these would be good to use in things. I like having different threads for embellishments. It could be jewellery that I use it for. I do like to use fibres in my jewellery. It could be a costume, it could be wings, anything really. I do like using these things for all sorts of different projects. I think I said I only got one packet of these pipe cleaners, but I guess I got pipe cleaners a separate time as well. Honestly, I don't even know what's in here. So, some more pipe cleaners. Even more mosaic bits. These are again the 5 packs, and these are the coloured ones. Oh, actually one of them's the coloured ones. This one's a green pack with different shades of green. I really have no idea how I'm going to fit all this stuff into my studio. Like, I don't have a spot for mosaic pieces, for example. Where are they going to go? I don't know. So yeah, they had some ribbon as well. Some of the ribbons were things that I wouldn't use, but I did find these really nice thin green ones. Oops, a nice really dark green. Got this black one, which I thought looked interesting as well. I found this gold ribbon, which is a thicker gold ribbon, which I liked. And then this is like a bead trim, but a gold one. Oh, there's so much in here. Alright, some more foam flowers. Oh, sorry, foam flowers, and these ones are fabric flowers. And then just some little gold ones. A few more flower things, purple ones, gold ones, and these just little kind of berry things. And then I saw these little butterflies, which I thought they were cute as well. I've got some beads. I don't know why I was drawn to these green ones. I think they had other colours as well, but it was just something about them that I just was like, ooh, that's intriguing. I think the metallic green, it just, I don't know, got me. And then these little crystal, row of crystals. Some seed beads. They had a few more seed beads than this. I didn't grab a lot of seed beads, honestly, because I already have a lot of seed beads, so... Even more mosaic pieces. I grabbed a lot of mosaic stuff, guys. Same beads as those green ones, but these ones are silver and slightly larger. I got more rhinestones because why not? So these are like purple ones, a mix of like gold and black and stuff. And then I also got these packs, which are larger packs of jewels. I mean, I tend to use them in different things from here, like here and there, so I figured it didn't hurt to have some. Oh, some more. And I thought this was interesting. It's just sort of like, I don't know, I figure I'll use it maybe as a trim, a really thin sort of trim. Grabbed a whole handful of packets of those. I found some more of the felting stuff, the wool. So there's a few different colours. You got like a rainbow one. Got like a mixed red one, more of that purple pink, and then some plain colours, the red and this, it sort of looks a little bit like a dark red or a chocolatey brown, but it's hard to tell. They had these, which was interesting. They look like faux leather little leaves, and another packet of these fabric leaves. Oh yeah, this was cool. I was so shocked at this, and I could have got more of these, but I just wasn't sure if I'd use them. But they have these big punches, and they had some small punches as well, and you could just grab them. Like, these aren't the cheapest things to get. I mean, I feel like they're like, what are they, $30 to $50 or something like that? Is that correct? Someone let me know if you do papercraft a lot. I've got some cheap ones I think I bought once, but for the price, I was like, yeah, why not? I mean, who knows? So I've got one that looks like it's got grass and like a reed on it, and then some little insects, which I thought was cute. And then this one, which looks like a little, I don't know, splat or molecule or something. Maybe a little coronavirus molecule. I don't know. But it just looks like a little splat. I saw this trim, so I grabbed the trim. They didn't really have a lot of trim and stuff there because I would have got it. But I saw this one and I thought this was alright. It does seem like it's a plastic trim, so it wouldn't be one that you use probably for garments, but for accessories this could be good. A couple of random things, some little foam butterflies. What am I going to use those for? No idea. I couldn't tell you, but I got them. Little wooden snowflakes. That's what it is. Thank you, brain. Oh, goodness. Snowflakes is what that is. And I thought they looked pretty cute. They had some other wooden stuff there as well, which I didn't grab this time, but if I'm back there, if they do another sale, who knows? A few more of these little trim dealies that I think I could use in, I don't know, some sort of craft. Oh yeah, I'm not totally sure what this even is. It seems like it's plastic tubing that's purple. And I couldn't even tell you what on earth people could use this for. But I was intrigued and I thought, you know what, I've got a whole box to fill. Why not grab some weird purple tubing that I can use for some random object? I don't know. I got some more yasin. Good old yasin. Love me some yasin. Even more Mosaic stuff. So the glass ones, more of this silver one. Apparently I grabbed more feathers. Hashtag can't remember. No idea. Apparently I really wanted some wool, so I got a lot of wool. I guess I got pretty excited at that aisle and just started piling things in. I guess I got more of those snowflakes. I find it so funny that I can't remember. Like, I did go really fast, guys. I had to go super fast to fill the box up. So I was grabbing. Was there any possible chance I might use it? Grab, put it in, grab it. Oh yeah, this was cute. Some little wool pebbles. I figured they'd be good for felting as well, like embellishments. So yeah. Even more of those sparkly balls. You know, I like me some sparkly balls. And some woolly fairy balls as well. Like some fairy balls. Don't demonetize me. Sorry if there's any kids watching. I apologise. You know I can't be trusted. More feathers. A couple more packets of the foam flowers. Like, I'm pretty sure I've purchased these before for $9 each, I want to say. So the fact that they had them there, that you could fill this whole box for like $50, like 5 packets of that, it's already pretty much at my price. So, I mean, score. It's getting hard to fish stuff out now because it's getting down to the bottom of it. We have even more flowers. White flowers, purple ones, red ones, and paper ones as well. And some more of these, like, I don't know what they're called. Berries, maybe? Little sprig of berries. Oh yeah, I thought I would grab these. Not sure why. I mean, I've said that to just about everything I've pulled out, haven't I? I don't know what I'm going to use them for. But, I mean, satin pouches are a handy thing to have on hand for various things. And then these were pretty, so I just thought, oh yeah, why not? I'll grab those. And who knows, I could use them to store stuff or use them, I don't know, in a costume maybe, as a little bag or a present. Endless possibilities. Alright. Oh, that's a bit better. We're getting down to the last bits now, so you can, you know, start packing up your camp if you like. I'm not going to keep you too much longer. One more bit of felt. I think that's all of the felt stuff that we have, so a fair bit, but yeah. Sorry guys, I feel like I'm a bit boobalicious here today. Honestly, this definitely is not a haul fit for children. I am so sorry if you have kids. Really can't be trusted. And a few things that I've already pulled out at I guess I went nuts for these. I don't know what I was thinking getting so many packets of this, but there you go. I guess I'll have to make some sort of autumn inspired something or other. I think it was the colour scheme of it. I was like, oh, I really like all those colours together. Future me will have to deal with what to do with all of that. Future me's not happy. Well, a little bit happy because I do like getting craft stuff. This is something. It's some sort of cording. It looks like a coated cording. You know, I think it was again just one of those things of like, maybe one day I'll think this is exactly the thing I need. I always think that about craft stuff. I could justify any sort of craft stuff, I think. One day I'll be really happy that I have this random blue cord. Or I'll forget that I ever had it and wonder why I bought it. Yeah, oh yeah, they had a bunch of tassels. I just got one pack. It was one of those things where I was like, well, I have to fill a box, so why not? I'll grab some tassels. Don't know what I'll ever use tassels for, but maybe I'll want some tassels one day. I don't know. Alright, I think that's all of these little trim thingies that's in there at the moment that I can see. So I think that's it for those. Last two, one of those. A couple more strands of beads. Some purple beads as well. Oh yeah, I grabbed some paint as well. They had some acrylic paint. They didn't have like the whole range of colours there, but oh, I got 2 browns apparently. I don't know what was going on. I feel like I was in a fever dream. So I got these. Ooh, if I can even, oh my god. Can I carry things? Can I hold them? Oh, no. Short answer. That'd be a big fat no. Acrylic paint. Acrylic paint's always handy, you know, so they are sort of randomish colours, like a grey, this kind of murky greeny colour, some browns, and a highlighter looking orange. Quite random, I guess, but you never know. And I do use a lot of acrylic paint in things, so it seems like I have a few more beady things, some little leaves, gold charms, and a couple of packets of seed beads. Just a few random things left now. So silver flowers, one more thing of sequins there. We've got, oh, one more. I've got 2 more sequins. I've got this little green one. I've got these little spiky pod things. I don't know. I'm not sure. Apparently I was getting all of the rhinestones. I'm just going to be the rhinestone cowboy. Did I say I was done with beads? Apparently I'm not. There's these ones I got as well. Got these little silver stamens, a marker. It says it's for a friendship bear marker, but I don't know. I figure you can probably... it says fabric as well, so I think you could just write on fabric with it. One more ribbon, and this one's a light blue metallic ribbon, which I think looks really pretty. And then at the bottom, because I didn't want them to get damaged, I did find these flower fairy stickers. So they had some stickers as well. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell or if I can zoom in enough for you to see, but there's something creepy about these stickers. There's something missing. And I sat looking at these stickers for a few minutes, which, given the constraints of time that I had, was a really long time to be staring at these stickers, because I was like, do I get them? Are they the stuff of nightmares? Is this something that I want to bring home? They're all missing their eyes, guys. No eyes. They have no eyes. It's a little creepy, and I don't know if I made the right choice bringing these home, or if I've brought in some kind of weird fairy hex by having images of fairies with no eyes. My justification in my mind was, I could draw the eyes in. It would be fine. And that might look so odd, or I feel like I should put little googly eyes on there. Because it'd be just so funny. I grabbed them. I mean, listen, if you give me a whole box of stuff for $50, I'm gonna grab some random stuff, clearly. Very random, obviously. And it's now time for future me to deal with all of the random stuff that I now have in my studio and have to find homes for. I hope the members are keen to see me try and reorganize my studio. I already have stuff that I need to reorganize anyway, and it's going to be such a big job, honestly. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. I thought I would just ask if you guys are into it, because I don't know if people are into hauls these days, but I don't know. There's something I personally enjoy hauls. I do. I don't know what it is. It's just this vicarious enjoyment of like someone with a whole bunch of stuff that they've just gathered, and craft hauls especially. It's just like, you know, anytime you finish shopping somewhere, it's like that joy all again, just going through all the stuff that you bought. In particular, when you're in a time crunch and you're doing supermarket sweep style, grab, and you don't even know what you've got in your thing anymore. I have no idea how long this video is going to be, guys, so I'm going to leave it there. Hit subscribe if you want to see what future projects these things make it into, if any, because I feel a little overwhelmed right now. But we'll find some things. We'll find some things to do. Give me your suggestions if you have any for anything that I should do with any of this stuff. And for the rest of you, I'll see you next time in Faewood. Bye, guys.